I've got a wide selection of the incredible JBL PartyBox speakers here with me. We're gonna test them, we're gonna put them through their paces, let's crank it. We're gonna figure out how loud they are, we're gonna figure out how deep they get, all the way from the smaller on-the-go essential up to the massive ultimate. Let's figure out which one is right for you. When you enter the world of JBL PartyBoxes, there are many features that you get across the whole lineup. Whether it's the light shows, the ability to connect a wireless microphone or a guitar, and all of the speakers in the lineup except the on-the-go essential have the ability to interconnect with each other using the Auracast feature, which allows you to interconnect multiple speakers around different areas of your party for an immersive audio experience. Another great feature of the PartyBox lineup is the ability to connect the Party Light sticks and Party Light beams to all of these speakers except for the on-the-go essentials, and plus up the lighting at your party or event. All right, now we've talked about the different features that cross the lineup. Now let's talk about the differences and the specs of each one of these speakers. The on-the-go essential. The on-the-go essential is a 100-watt wireless speaker with one 5 1/4 inch woofer and two 1 3/4 inch tweeters. The on-the-go essential has about a 6-hour battery life. It includes a wireless JBL microphone. It also has a strap with a built-in bottle opener. It's got a guitar and a mic input as well as a built-in EQ. The on-the-go essential is the lightest in the group at 13.4 pounds. Extremely portable, has two different carrying handles as well as that carrying strap. It was easy to load in and out of a vehicle. Very simple, very portable. We did a volume test on all of these speakers. The on-the-go essential was powerful, but it was also the lowest of the group, with about 84 peak dB around 8.5 feet in front of the speaker. The on-the-go essential has a lot of clarity, a lot of punch. It's a great sounding speaker. If you don't mind the lower 6-hour battery life, the two inputs, the strap, the portability, it really sets it apart as a great option. The Encore Essential 2. The Encore Essential 2 is a 100-watt speaker with a 5 1/4 inch woofer and two 3/4 inch tweeters. It has a major jump up from the on-the-go Essential with a 15-hour battery life. And just like all the other speakers in the PartyBox lineup, the Encore Essential 2 is splash-proof. Coming in at only 13.7 pounds, the Encore Essential 2 is extremely portable. The built-in carrying handle makes it easy to transport, and it also fits great in your car. The Encore Essential 2 comes with one input for your guitar or for the JBL wireless microphones. It is a 1/4 inch input, so you can't just plug a normal microphone into it. But it does include Auracast, so it can connect to the other speakers. It also can connect to the JBL Party Lights. In our volume test, the Encore Essentials 2 peaked around 90 dB at 8.5 feet. Very impressive, very full sound. It was extremely loud for the size of the unit. I was impressed with the sonic qualities, and if you aren't looking for an additional input for your guitar, this is a great option. The Club 120. The Club 120 is a 160-watt wireless speaker with two 5 1/4 inch woofers and two 2 1/4 inch tweeters. The Club 120 has a battery life of 12 hours, features two 1/4 inch inputs so you connect the JBL wireless microphones, or you can connect a guitar. It also has the Auracast feature to connect to other speakers, and it will also connect to the JBL Party Lights. Coming in at 24.4 pounds, the Club 120 is a relatively easy speaker to carry around. It has a built-in handle, but it does not include wheels or a telescoping handle, so you do have to physically pick it up and carry it off the ground. When we ran the Club 120 through the volume test, it peaked at 92 dB at 8.5 feet. When you step up to the larger party boxes like the Club 120, you get the added benefit of a second woofer, which you can really feel in the low end. The Stage 320. The Stage 320 is a 240-watt wireless speaker with two 6.5 inch woofers and two 1 inch tweeters. The Stage 320 has the longest battery life of the bunch with 18 hours. Coming in at 36.4 pounds, the Stage 320 is coming in on the heavier side for the party boxes now, but it is the first model to feature the wheels and the telescoping handle, so it is still pretty easy to transport. The Stage 320 features two 1/4 inch inputs for guitar, for the JBL wireless microphones. It also connects to Auracast, so it can connect to the other speakers and to the JBL party lights. During our volume test, the Stage 320 peaked at 95 dB at 8.5 feet. All in all, it was still lacking a little bit of the bass of some of the bigger brothers, but this is a really, really great sounding speaker. And not pictured is the 520, which fits right in between the 320 and the 720, but has basically the same options. It has two 7.5-inch woofers, two 1-inch tweeters, and it's 400 watts, so it falls right in between these two. It's also the first in the lineup to feature two XLR inputs, so you're able to plug in your own microphones and use a different mic than the JBL wireless microphones. The 520 features basically the same exact feature set as the 720, and it comes in between the two in terms of size and portability. It features the wheels and a telescoping handle and weighs about 56 pounds. The 520 also features a 15-hour battery life. The 720. The 720 is a massive 800-watt wireless speaker with two 9-inch woofers and two 1.25-inch tweeters. The 720 comes in at 68 pounds, and although it does have a built-in handle and wheels, you can roll it on smooth concrete, but if you get to rugged terrain, you're probably going to need a friend to help you lift it or to help you lift it out of a vehicle. It is a big, big boy. The 720 connects via Auracast to other speakers. It also connects to the JBL party lights, but the big win here is the fact that the 720 features two XLR inputs on the back. So you can plug in a guitar, you can plug in whatever microphone you like via XLR, you can plug in the JBL wireless microphones. Since the 720 has the two XLR inputs on the back, we tried out the JBL wireless microphones, and we also hooked up a Beta 58 to test the XLR connections.
That make me crazy, probably.
Though live performance like acoustic guitar or vocals is not the main purpose a PartyBox was designed for, it is another option on the fly, and we wanted to show you a test sample of that. If you're looking for your best option for live performance, JBL has great PA systems, and your Sweetwater sales engineer can suggest the perfect option for you.
Crazy, probably.
During the volume test, the 720 peaked at 101 dB at 8.5 feet. This was the loudest speaker of the entire group. The 720 is the top end of the newly refreshed JBL party boxes, and because of that, the clarity, the power, the presence, the volume, this is the best of the best out of the new line. The only thing I can say is if you want Dolby Atmos, you can step up to the Ultimate, but outside of that, the 720 is a beast. And the Ultimate. The Ultimate is a monster of a party box. It is 1100 watts with two 9-inch woofers, two 4.5-inch mid-range speakers, and two 2.75-inch tweeters. 6 speakers in this party box. It also does Dolby Atmos. This thing's pretty cool. Compared to the other speakers in the party box lineup, the Ultimate's battery life is minimal. It's rated at 0 minutes because if you do not have it plugged in, it will not play anything. In other words, it doesn't have a battery, and that's probably because it is so powerful with so many speakers. It just makes more sense to keep it plugged in. This can connect over Wi-Fi to the JBL One app and play Dolby Atmos content. Coming in at 98 pounds, this is the heaviest JBL party box. It does have wheels, it does have a handle, but honestly, you're probably not going to want to move it very often. The Ultimate features 2.25-inch inputs so you can connect wireless microphones and guitar. You also have the Auracast, so it connects to other speakers. You can connect to the JBL party lights, and it also has the built-in Wi-Fi, so you can connect to the JBL One app and play that Dolby Atmos content. We tested the Ultimate to see just how loud this massive speaker could get, and at 8.5 feet, it peaked at 100 decibels. All in all, the Ultimate is a very high performance, powerful speaker. I could feel the bass in my chest. I could feel it in the floor in the room. If you want a lot of clarity and a lot of bass and a huge sound, the Ultimate is for you. All right, so we've talked about the specs, we've talked about the features, but let's talk about which one of these is best for different scenarios. The Stage 320 has 18 hours of runtime, a lot of power, a very clear sound. If you don't need the longer 18-hour runtime, the Club 120 keeps up with a great performance and a smaller compact size. If you're looking for the most power, the most clarity, and the widest range of inputs from your party box, the 720 is definitely for you. The 520 offers the same features and input options in a smaller, more portable package if you're okay with a little less volume. If you don't need the portability of a battery option and you aren't going to move your party box very often, plus you want that incredible Dolby Atmos experience and the lowest of the low end, then the Ultimate is the party box for you. If you're on a budget or you're looking for something more portable, you don't need the huge sound and features of the bigger party boxes, then the two options, the Encore Essential 2 or the On The Go Essential, both have some features that really stand out. If you aren't looking for the multiple inputs, the Encore Essential 2 is probably the right party box for you because you get more battery life and you get a bigger sound. If you like the idea of being able to hook up a guitar and a mic to your portable party box, then the On The Go Essential is the one for you. Thank you so much for checking out this JBL PartyBox comparison. I hope that it's helped you figure out which party box is the right one for you, but if you still have questions, you can connect with your Sweetwater sales engineer and they can help you find the perfect party box or Bluetooth speaker. I'm gonna go party.